You felt that, didn't you? That little flutter in your chest when you saw Mommy's name pop up. That quiet ache you try so hard to hide, but can never really control. Just like your spending, just like your little urges, just like you. That's why you're here, isn't it? You're not here to ask for control. You're here because you were born to give it up, because when Mommy takes it, everything inside you goes still, quieter, simpler. Your chaos becomes my order. Your money becomes my pleasure, and your obedience becomes your peace. That's the truth you squirm to admit. You're not weak for needing control. You're just smart enough to know who deserves to hold the leash. So let's talk about what really gets you squirming. You want to know what Mommy spends your money on, but you won't ask. You won't even breathe the question out loud, because deep down, you don't want to know, do you? That helpless little ache in your belly, the one that burns every time you send a tribute, it's not about the number. It's about the not knowing, that tension, that mystery, that delicious torment of never being told. You hand it over, the paycheck, the bonus, the extra. And I smile. I say, good boy. I say, thank you. And then, silence. You refresh. You stare. You wait, hoping for a hint, but Mommy never tells. And that's what drives you mad, isn't it? Because you can picture it. You imagine it. Your thoughts spiral all on their own. Was it something pretty? Something soft and delicate and expensive, like the kind of thing you'd never dare touch? Or something powerful? Something cold and sharp and utterly mine? Was it a spa day while you sat at work grinding through another miserable Monday? Or maybe just a coffee Mommy didn't even think twice about, using money you spent all week earning, and that's what breaks you open every time, baby. It's not the total. It's the power. It's the way you're left outside the door, peeking in through a tiny crack, knowing what's yours is mine, but what's mine, always mine. You'll never know where it goes. That's the rule. That's the fun. That's the game. You send it, and it disappears into Mommy's world. A world you're never invited to, just allowed to serve. And I know that makes your chest tight, makes your hands a little clammy, makes your thoughts buzz like a swarm you can't quiet. Good, that means it's working. That means you're slipping deeper. That means you're exactly where Mommy wants you. Helpless. Hooked. Owned. And every time I speak, you melt faster. Every little good boy sinks deeper. Every command, lower your eyes, open your wallet, click submit. Take something from you and give something to me, but here's the twist, sweet pay toy. When I take from you, I'm not just taking your money. I'm taking your decisions, your doubts, your burden, all of that heavy, choking choice lifted. Mommy decides now. Mommy spends now. And all you do is obey. You're a better version of yourself when you're controlled. Softer, cleaner, clearer. You don't need the clutter of freedom. You don't want the noise of your own thoughts. What you crave is this edge, this ache, this silence after the payment, where all you can do is wait and wonder what I did with your tribute. And Mommy, I'll never tell. I'll never whisper a single detail about where your money goes, because keeping you in the dark keeps you in the palm of my hand. So go on, baby. Feel that pull again, that heat in your belly, that tightness in your chest. And by then, you'll already be reaching for your wallet again, without even knowing why. You keep trying to guess, don't you? That pretty little brain of yours keeps spinning, wondering what Mommy does with your money once it's gone. But that's just it, baby. It isn't your money anymore, is it? It stopped being yours the moment you gave it to me. The moment you felt that ache, that pull, that desperate need to hand it over, that trembling little click, the pause right before you hit send, the tight flutter in your chest. You knew what you were doing. You weren't buying anything. You were surrendering. And Mommy watched it all happen, calm, certain, and smiling. I know it keeps you up sometimes, imagining what I'm doing while you're grinding away for your next obedience payment. While you're dragging yourself through the hours, I'm floating through mine, soft candlelight, silk between my fingers, another perfect indulgence you paid for, without ever knowing the details. That's what makes it delicious. I could tell you, sure. I could break down every dollar, but then it would belong to you again, wouldn't it? And that's not how this works anymore. You gave up control the moment you whispered, "Mommy, take it." And I did. You feel it, don't you? That helpless tingle right under the surface. You're not just turned on by the giving, you're obsessed with the mystery. It drives you mad not knowing. You imagine Mommy holding something expensive in her hands, some glittering little luxury. And all you can think is, did I buy that? And I don't answer. I just smile and remind you that you're not meant to know. You're meant to obey. You're meant to serve. And you're meant to ache for every drop of attention I give you. The truth is, baby, sometimes I spend it all in one place. Sometimes I don't spend it at all. Sometimes it just sits there, in my wallet, in my hand, in my perfect little accounts, just to remind me that I own you, that every minute you worked, every step you took, ended with me. That's the real purchase, isn't it? Not the shoes, not the wine, not the appointments. It's you. You're what I bought over and over again. So no, you'll never know. That's part of your place. To stay right there on the outside, nose pressed to the glass, watching me live beautifully, indulgently, effortlessly, while you work harder, beg sweeter, and give more, because deep down you know the truth too. You're a better version of yourself when you're controlled.